All right, Shalom, Akim. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect that seeks his word in all true faith and sincerity. Yeah, today, I just want to title this lesson, uh, even until the horse's bridles. Even unto the horse's bridle, the horse, even unto the horse bridles. And that's a quote from Revelation, the 14th chapter. And pretty much I'm gonna start up. Let's see. I started verse 14. The point is in verse 20. But I'm gonna start at verse 14. It says, "And I looked, and behold, a white cloud, and upon the white cloud sat like unto the Son of Man, having on his head a golden crown, and in his hand a sharp sickle." And we know that's talking about Yahweh Shah on that fathership, that white cloud, which is the as the people that they call it the UFOs, which are the chariots of the Most High, man. You know, and it said he had a sharp sickle in his hand, and I just want to get this word sickle in the blue letter, you know. So the word sickle,
Strong's G 1407, Drepana.
and it says it goes back it goes back to drepo, which means to pluck. It says a sickle, a pruning hook, a hook vine knife, such as reapers and vine dressers use. You know, so it was pretty much because what the Lord is going to do, He's going to pluck us up, man. Matter of fact, let's get that in Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter, because it's going to be a certain season, you know, when the Lord is going to return, man, when everything is fully ripe, you know. So this is Ecclesiastes 3:1. I'm gonna start at 1. It says, "To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven." Yeah, and guess what? We building up to the pretty much the climax of existence, man. You know, the day of the Lord. You know, and so it's a season and time for everything. You know, it says a time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, and a time to pluck up, which is planted. See? And this is the time where we're going to be plucked up out of this place, man. You know, matter of fact, um, let me continue on this back in this Revelation 14th chapter. Let's see. So it says, verse 15, it says, "And another angel came out of the temple saying, I mean, it's like it came out of the temple crying with a loud voice to him that sat on the cloud, thrust in thy sickle and reap, for thy time is come for to reap, for the harvest of the earth is ripe." See, the harvest of the earth is ripe, meaning that all the prophecies is coming into its perfection, man. You know, when that microchip, which is the mark of the beast, his is the pretty much the climax. You know, that certain amount of time where it's going to be mandated, man. You know, it says, "And he that sat on the cloud thrust in his sickle in the earth, and the earth was reaped." See, meaning what? That the Lord is going to scoop up the elect. He's going to pluck up the elect from this place, man. You know, because it's going to be a separation in that day. It's going to be a separation of oh, matter of fact, let's get that. Let's get that. Bear with me. Let's see if we can find that. Yeah, kind. Okay, so this is Matthew's this is Matthew's 13 and verse 30. It says, "Let both grow together until the harvest." See, when everything is ripened, man. And this is dealing with the wheat and the tares. It says, "Let both grow together until the harvest, and in the time of of harvest, I will say to the reapers, gather ye together first the tares, and bind them in bundles to burn them, but gather the wheat into my barn." And what's that barn? The chariots, man. You know, and the tares is going to be here left to be burned here in America. This is that place. This is that arena the Lord have chosen to show His power, man. To once to glorify His name once again, man. You know. So this is verse 17. And another angel came out of the temple which is in heaven. He also having a sharp sickle. And another angel came out of the altar which had power over fire, and cried with sea. He had power over fire over those the pretty much the over the missiles, man, because that's what's going to destroy this place. You know, it said, "And cried with a loud cry to him that had the sharp sickle, saying, Thrust in thy sharp sickle, and gather the clusters of the vine of the earth, for her grapes are fully ripe." And the angel thrust in his sickle into the earth, and gathered the vine of the earth, and cast it into the great wine press of the wrath of the Most High. And what's the great wine press? Here in America, man. And why it's considered as a wine press? Because it's going to be a lot of bloodshed here in this place, man. You know, matter of fact, because all this place is wicked, man. This is the most wickedest kingdom ever, man. And guess what? All the people have succumbed to this place. You know, under the Lord, He left a remnant in Israel to not follow after this place, man. You know, let's see. Okay. Matter of fact, yeah, this is Shalaki. This second Ezra chapter 4 and 30. It says, "For the grain of the evil seed have been sown in the heart of Adam from the beginning, and how much ungodliness have it brought up until this time, and how much shall it yet bring forth until the time of threshing comes?" See, it's a time of threshing. Let's get that word threshing. Uh, I just see what that says. Bear with me, Akim. Bear with me, Akim. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, this is threshing. It says to separate the grain or seeds from. See, by mechanical means, as by beating with a flail or by the action of threshing machine. See, so pretty much to separate the grain, pretty much to separate, man. That's when you're using when you threshing, you separating the grains and the seeds from the chaff and shit like that. It's just, excuse my language, but it's to separate, man. So the time of the threshing is when the Lord is gonna deliver the elect and destroy the wicked, man. You know, but the point, going back to the point in Revelation the 14th chapter, because when the Lord does this, man, it's gonna be a lot of blood. A lot of people gonna die, man, when the Lord returns, man. And that's the point of this. That's the point of this video. The whole overtone of this video. A lot of people is gonna die, man. Matter of fact, before I go back, this second Ezra 8 and 1. It says, "And he answered me, saying, The Most High have made this world for many, but the world to come for few." See, this world that we in right now is a lot of people feel comfortable here, man. This is a lot of people pretty much hit the height of their life here in this place, America, man. I just, me personally, I know a few guys back in high school. Hey, they already hit the highlight of their life back in high school, man. You know, this place was made for niggas, coon spicks, Uncle Tom's, pretty much wickedness. If you on the vibration of Esau, it was made for you, man. But the world to come for you, because you got to have a royal mindset. You know, you gotta have a royal mentality, a king's mentality, man. For the world to come, man, because it's not gonna be how Esau rules, you know. And not everyone is able to tap into that mindset, not everyone is tapping into that mindset. So when the Lord, when he do the big reset, by the way of that second death, only a few people are going to survive because it was that world was made for them. That's why the first 1,000 years we're going to be pretty much establishing the kingdom, man. You know, it says, "I will tell the assembly to Ezra, as when thou askest the earth, it shall say unto thee that it giveth much mold, whereof earthen vessels are made, but little dust that gold cometh of. Even so is this course of this present world." Yeah, see, because it's matter of fact, I'm continue on. It says, "There be many created, but few shall be saved," and that's the point, because it's more dirt on the earth than gold, man. And that's why gold is precious. That's why the Lord consider us as gold tried in the fire. You should want to be gold and silver in these precious metals, man. You know, so you'll be able to withstand that fire. But it says there be many created, but few shall be saved. So it's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna die, man. It's gonna be a lot of bloodshed. You know, this is Second Ezra 9, and let's see. Yeah, this is Second Ezra 9 and 15. "I have said before, and now do speak, and will speak it after, and speak it also hereafter, that there be many more of them which perish than of them which shall be saved." See, it's going to be a lot of people that's going to die. It said, "Like as a wave is greater than a drop." See, and why is it saying wave? Because hey, all those people, it's going to be a lot of blood, man. It's gonna be a lot of blood that's gonna be shed in this place, America, and throughout the planet Earth, man. You know, so a lot of people is gonna die, man, and that's why they said even until the horse is bridle, meaning that a lot of people is gonna die. I mean, what else can I say, man? We in the days of Noah. It was the same way, man. It was the same way. It says this is Revelations 14 and 20. It says, "And the winepress was trodden without the city, and blood came out the winepress, even unto the horse bridles, by the space of 1,600 furlongs." So unto the horse bridles mean all the way up to the pretty much the matter of fact, let me, I don't want to get it wrong. Let me I believe that's all the way up to his when you scrap his face down with. Let me get that, matter of fact, just to make sure, you know, just to make sure. Bear with me. Let's see. Yeah, head start. Yep. So it's all the way up to the now. Horses are tall, man. Those are tall animals, man. Even on all fours. So it's all the way up to the head stall, man. So that's a lot of blood that's going to be shed in this day, and it's not going to be literally uh 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 uh, uh a lake of blood. It's just symbolic, saying that a lot of people is going to die, man. This is Isaiah chapter 63 and 1. It says, "Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save." And this time about Yahweh Shai, man, returning, pretty much leaving from America, and he left his mark on there by destroying that place, man. Though I said with dyed garments from Basra, the Lord's not literally is gonna have blood all over him, man. It just means that a lot of people is gonna die, man. And that in Basra, that's symbolic to America, because Basra was the chief city of Edom. Now, what's the chief city of Edom now? America, man. When you think about America, you don't think about nobody else but these Edomites, man. because this is their baby. This is their safe house, man. This is their chief place. You know, it said, "Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the winepress?" See what's going dealing with that wine again, man. Because it's gonna be a lot of death in this place, man. You know, it says, "I have trodden the wine press alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in my anger and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment." See, so and the Lord said it was there was none with him. Meaning what? This is his day. Matter of fact, verse 4 said, "For the day of vengeance is in mine heart, and the year of my redeemed is come." So this is the Lord's day, man. This is that one that's that certain day. Pretty much that was it was when everything was right, man. When everything was right, pretty much. That was that day. That's the day of the Lord, man. When all the prophecies came into its perfection, into its full measure. When the mark of the beast is fully implemented, which is the microchip. The Lord is going to come, and during that time, man. Pretty much when all hell break loose and that chip is being mandated. That's why I say it's immediately after the tribulations. Then the Lord, you're gonna see the sun darken and you're gonna see the sign of the Son of Man. You know, and that's gonna be the point where the Lord is gonna pretty much utterly destroy all everyone here, man. You know. So let's see. This is Revelations chapter 6. I mean chapter 16, and I started verse 5. It says, "And I heard the angel of the waters say, Thou art righteous, O Lord, which art and was and shall be, because thou hast judged us. For they have shed the blood of saints and prophets, and thou hast given them blood to drink, for they are worthy." Meaning what? They gonna have to the blood is gonna be cleansed by their blood. They gonna have to shed blood now, man. You know, because the Lord, hey, you gotta understand the day of the Lord is throughout all the scriptures, man. That's gonna be a very great and terrible day, man. Depending on what side you on, it's gonna be a great and terrible day. Even in the scripture said the remnant is gonna be a frightened, man. So that's gonna be a very heavy day, and a lot of people is gonna die, man. you know. And guess what? The Lord has set before us life and death by the way it is true. So we gotta hang on to this, man. Because the Lord's gonna make your worst nightmares come true. And when you come across this truth, man, you can't stop thinking about it now. Even for you fallouts, you guys are pretty much you having nightmares, you know, and all that. But this judgment was really for these Edomites. But you niggas gonna get caught up in it as well, man, because you was joined unto them as well. But going back, let's see, this is Ezekiel. Bear with, bear with me. Ezekiel 35, and bear with me. And in verse 6, it says, "Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee, since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee." And you know how much blood these devils have shed, man. You know how much blood these Edomites have shed throughout the planet Earth, man. It's coming back upon their own head, and that's why it says it's gonna be up to the horse bridles, man, because it's so much blood they have shed. It has to return upon their own head, man. So it's pretty much a build up to Cain's judgment, man, because even from the beginning, you know he didn't get his judgment. He didn't get judged yet, man. He was a wanderer. He was a fugitive, you know. But now is the time where he's gonna get his judgment, man. Now is the time where that blood is gonna the land is gonna be cleansed by his blood. But this land is never gonna be inhabited once, after the discretion, man. So this is Numbers. I can end off on this. Numbers 33 and 35 and 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defiled the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. See, and that's why it's gonna be a lot of death, because every pretty much all these Edomites, uh, pretty much we on stolen land, man. And these devils, they have a lot to pay for, and it's gonna start out by the Lord utterly destroying this place, man. It's gonna be a lot of death here in America, man. A lot of it, and that's why I said up to the horse bridles, meaning a lot of people is gonna die, you know. And and the Lord, he's getting us mentally prepared for that, because you can't bug out in that day, man. You can't bug out in that day. You should pretty much be happy to see these people go, man. You should have that spirit on you. You should be happy to see these people be put to death, man, because they deserve it. They wicked, man. You know. So yeah, I just hope that with edify. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect and seeds word, not true faith and sincerity. DTA, Abad Babal.